Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I am planning the week of September 19th through the 25th in my Erin Condren vertical neutral life planner, and I am using mini kit 261 from Planner Kate along with some add-on extras, whatever they're called, and a matte foil wiggle from Scribble Prints Co. This is her old format bundle for the foil. Yeah, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with words today, but I thought it worked really well because Planner Kate, for her stickers, at least the way I used to plan, her kits worked perfectly. They were my favorite kits ever. But the way I plan now, they don't necessarily have everything that I typically use in a weekly spread. So, and that's including like a split bottom washi and glitter headers is like the main thing. And the wiggles from Scribble Prints Co., the old format foil bundles, include both of those. So I think, and the matte ones, so I don't have to worry about finding another washi and putting it over. I can just use that, which is perfect. And especially with this kit, I think the rainbow worked so well. I was a little bit hesitant about it when I first paired them together, just because while this the sticker kit from Planner Kate is colorful, it's not quite a full rainbow. It's more like a gem tone, I don't even know what to call it, like muted gem tone rainbow, if even a rainbow. I don't know. It was just, I don't know how to describe it. Either way, I was a little bit hesitant towards it, but I absolutely love the way it turned out. I love all the pops of color. Even if the rainbows don't match exactly, I don't care. I'm still really happy with the way it turned out, so I'm kind of happy I took that quote-unquote risk. So as I'm laying down the base, I'm actually just going to get started with the day-by-day since I usually get caught up. As you can see, the only thing to note is the full boxes. This year, I don't know if she still does it in her current formats, because Planner Kate changes up her formats every year. I don't know if it's still this year or if this was just unique to that year or what, but her full boxes are actually the same height or roughly the same height as the box and part of the glitter headers section in the planner. So that's why things are kind of a little bit wonky, and why, as you'll see as I go through the day by day, I don't, they're not, the glitter headers aren't even. And that's because if they were to be even, I would have had to extend the days, to make them taller, because the 3 full boxes and the 3 glitter headers were taller than the actual day in the printed planner. That was a very complicated way of explaining it, but it is what it is. So moving on to Monday now, I'm already getting behind. I helped to clean the house a little bit in the morning, and that's because Christina, my mother-in-law, she had people over, or I guess we had people over. No, she did. I kind of joined to watch the Queen's funeral and have a tea party with it. So that was what we did pretty much all morning. And then in the afternoon, kind of relaxed, I watched Dancing with the Stars. I think this might have been actually the premiere. I think it was, of whatever, season 33, whatever, Dancing with the Stars, because I typically watch it live. And then after that, I did a little bit of filming. I typically do my Plan With Me's on Mondays. So filmed that and then read in the evening like I usually do. Moving on to Tuesday, I had an eye doctor appointment in the morning. I went to the seamstress because in October, I had a wedding to go to. I was the maid of honor in a wedding. At the time I'm doing this voiceover, it already happened, obviously, but at the time I'm filming this, it hadn't. So I went to a seamstress to get my maid of honor dress altered because I had accidentally bought it 2 sizes too big, and it was a whole disaster. But luckily, the woman I went to was great, and she got it fitting just fine. And then I did some work after I met with her, met with my advisor, watched Modern Persuasion, which is a current take on, what's it called? Persuasion by Jane Austen. And I used this Penelope Once More with Love sticker from Bridgerton, because it's kind of the same time period and theme kind of. So I thought that fit really well. And honestly, when else am I going to use an orange and yellow sticker? So I like how that turned out. And then went to trivia as always on Tuesday nights. And then moving on to Wednesday, I just use that SBC new releases sticker because I like to use them if I have them. Not that I buy her new releases every week, but it's just a good way to mark it and add some sparkle to the spread. I use that pay bills sticker to mark that I did the budget. I have automatic bills set up, so I don't actually manually pay my bills, but because that sticker was included in the kit, I just decided to use it for budget. Then I did some laundry, filmed, designed some stickers, and then that evening I watched The Masked Singer, Lego Masters, as well as The Amazing Race. And then moving on to Thursday, watched some YouTube in the morning, had Fish Lab coffee break, which I do every week. It's basically just to hang out with another lab mate. She's in a different lab, but our labs are very similar, so we're basically lab mates. Went to writing group, which is basically a graduate group that we all get together and just write. It's like a silent co-working session. I did some work after that, took a nap, and then watched When Calls the Heart, which is a Hallmark TV show that I'm trying to catch up on. I used to watch it when it was on Netflix, but then they took it off and I didn't have access to it for a while, so I'm like 3 or 4 seasons behind, so I'm trying to catch up on that. Moving on to Friday, I worked in the morning, had a meeting with my advisor, and then went for a walk, which we haven't done in a while. My mother-in-law and I typically went during the summer, like evenings, once it got cool, because it was really nice, but then it started to get too cold. So we haven't been in a very long time, but we used to do it a lot over the summer, and I hope we pick it back up. We had game night, and then I watched Snow Kissed to end out the evening. On Saturday, I did some more work, working on the weekends, I must have had something coming up. I can't remember what, but anyway, did some work on Saturday morning, read a little bit because we had book club the following day, which you'll see in a second. Did some filming and wedding planning. We typically do our wedding planning on Wednesdays and Saturdays. If there's nothing to do, we'll just do one of those days, or very little to do at least. There's always something to do. Played Lego Batman, watched some more YouTube, and then finally read in the evening like I usually do. I don't always mark it, but if I have space for it / stickers available to use, I will mark it. Otherwise, I'll just leave it. But I did mark it this day. And then on Sunday, I read in the morning again because we had book club, family book club that afternoon. And then after book club, because it's with my family, I just talked to my parents afterwards, just stay on the call basically. And then that evening we went to the county fair, which was a lot of fun. I finished up the evening by catching up on YouTube as well as planning for the following week. I like to do that on I try to do it Sunday nights, doesn't always work out. Monday morning is like my backup plan to do it, where I kind of like make a general plan for the week and figure out what I need to do, when is the best time to do it, what commitments I have, things like that. So that was this week, and like I said, I really enjoy the way it turned out. So in a second, you'll see the stickers that I have left over as well as the finished spread. I do make my own scripts, so you'll see that clip in a second with how everything looks. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye-bye.